Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to be here with me today. Today is October 9th. It is the Libra new moon. So I wanted to do a special personal guidance reading to really do an in-depth look at what you should be focusing your energy on right now. So let's go ahead and get started. So most important messages for everyone. What does everyone need to know about their overall life? Please provide guiding messages, and please provide clarifying messages. So this is the same spread that I use in my personal guidance readings, and these honestly are my favorite readings to do. So if you do like this, then I will leave my information down below. Okay, so your past energy, we have the Death card. Your present energy, we have the World. Yep, lots of new beginnings. Okay, lots of new revelations, lots of chapters endings with the Death card and new beginnings here. Future energy, we have the Three of Wands. This is lining up perfectly. The Goal, we have the Five of Pentacles. Where to focus your energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Obstacle, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Block, we have the Justice card. What to avoid in this cycle, we have the Two of Pentacles. And the outcome of the cycle, we have the Emperor. So coming out strong in the end. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys, I am telling you right now, this month of October, there is a lot of faded energy, okay? Like, I'm telling you, what is happening right now is completely a part of your path, okay? You guys are all exactly where you need to be. And as long as you can remain open with this Empress energy, remain open to receiving from the universe, from God, from whatever, you are going to see your blessings come in, okay? Things that didn't seem possible, people that have left your life, maybe coming back, okay? Opportunities will be opening up for a lot of you. This is a very faded time, okay? So definitely expect the unexpected. Now, in your past position, we have the Death card. So there are so many things that have been leaving our lives, okay? People have been leaving our lives, relationships have been leaving our lives, opportunities, jobs, living situations have been leaving, and we've all been making space in our life for what is to come. I honestly feel like the rest of 2018 is going to be so much more positive and more on the up and up than the first half. Or not the first half, I mean, we're more than halfway through the year, but I feel like this year has been a lot of difficult, challenging energy that has been intended to help you figure out what you want to bring with you into the future. So I feel like a lot of you guys have had major death, rebirth, and transformation in your life. And I feel like that period is kind of coming to a close. I feel like a lot of us have let go of what we needed to let go of, or we're very well aware, or people are on trial. Things are on trial, okay? Jumping ahead with the Justice card being in the Block position, I feel like a lot of us are still possibly holding on to things that don't need to be there, but we will get to this, okay? Now, in the present moment, we have the World card. So things are coming full circle. You are having a lot of revelations, understanding why things needed to happen. Okay, I feel like a lot of us have been doing a lot of past thinking a lot about the past, making sense of the past, understanding why the past needed to happen, and coming to terms with it. And that's what has made it possible for us to be where we are right now. Because a lot of you guys right now have a much different perspective than you did even a month ago, even a week ago. It's just like slowly and slowly and slowly things have been starting to make more sense. And this is a really amazing place to be, because this is an opportunity for you to write the script a different way. This is an opportunity for you to go about life in a different way. If you haven't liked the way that this year has gone so far, this is an opportunity to change the game. And that's where a lot of you are right now. There's a lot of decisions, there's a lot of choices. Which way do I go? What do I do? Who do I choose? Okay. But it's a great place to be. And I feel like a lot of you are optimistic with the Three of Wands being in the future position, because you can imagine the future any way that you want to. I feel like a lot of you guys have really nailed down what it is that you want. You know better what's going to really make you happy, what your true goals are, you know, what you really want to be doing with your life. And you're really starting to envision that life where it may not have been possible before. You may not have seen a way out of your situation before, or there could have been a relationship has been in the way of you seeing what it is that you really wanted. But now you're crystal clear. Now you're in a position to do that. Now, the goal of this cycle, we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's allowing that loss, allowing loss to be there, letting go of things that you thought were going to be in your life forever. For some of you, letting go of things permanently. For some of you, it's temporarily. But it's about experiencing that other side, especially if you're someone who, you know, generally is really optimistic and you really do stay in a positive mindset, mind frame. Now is a time to kind of experience the other side of that, okay? Because you have to understand that life is about contrast, okay? So sometimes you have to experience the other side in order to fully grasp what you really want, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. I feel like a lot of us don't want to fall apart. A lot of us don't want to be down and kind of experience that feeling of loss, but I feel like it's so important, because if you're always high, right? When something good happens, you're just a little higher. But if you kind of allow yourself to experience the low and allow yourself to experience the growth that occurs from that, when you do come back up on a high, it's going to feel so much higher. So where to focus right now, we have the Four of Pentacles. So really focus on where you've been too attached to. Like, what have you been so attached to, and how has that held you back? For a lot of you, this has been a particular job. Some of you guys have been so attached to having this particular job, maybe because you went to school for it or because you're making good money, but it hasn't been serving you. It's not what you want to do, and you know that. You know it. But you've been doing it because it pays the bills. For some of you, it's been a relationship. You've been really attached to a relationship, or the idea of a relationship, or how you want the outcome to go in a certain relationship. And it's time to really evaluate how much time and how much energy you've been putting into that, and if it's even realistic to continue your attachment to it. Okay, so really think about, where have I been overly focused? How has that affected me, and what can I do moving forward? Now, the obstacle is the Seven of Pentacles. So you're going to have a tendency to want to pull back and fall into contemplation. And it's okay to do this for a period of time, but you don't want to let yourself stay here for too long. Okay? The block to this, the reason why you're staying in this period of contemplation is the Justice card. It's because there's something that doesn't make sense. There's something that doesn't add up. There's something that you feel like you still need to talk about with someone. There's still some closure that you need to get. You're still seeking answers. Okay, you're still seeking some type of answer to something. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is in a relationship of some sort. Someone that may have abandoned you, someone that may have kind of been wishy-washy. It's been preventing you from really seeing the bigger picture, okay? And that's what I really feel like the big thing is here, is being overly attached to something. And for everyone watching this, you're going to know exactly what that thing is. Now, what to avoid, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like what this is saying is avoid a duality mindset. Don't think of yourself as unwhole, okay? It's really about adopting a holistic mindset, realizing that you have everything that you need within you, that you don't need another person to complete you. You don't need anyone else to come in and balance you out. You are more than capable of doing this all on your own. And the outcome of the reading, which I love, is the Emperor. So as you let go of the past and embrace this new beginning and start envisioning a future that's better for you, there is going to be a little bit of mourning and needing to understand why you were so attached to this. And there's going to be a tendency to want to sit and contemplate and feel like you're missing something, but the truth is that you don't. Okay, you are very strong and you are very whole within yourself. And that is the way and the attitude to go into this new cycle with strength, with confidence, and with forward thinking, action-oriented steps, okay? This Seven of Pentacles, you may find yourself wanting to, spend time contemplating and thinking and all of that. No. You are stable to get going right now, okay? Right now. So let's go ahead and let's pull some clarifiers here. Okay, so clarifying the Death card, we have the Two of Swords. Clarifying the World card, we have the Star, very nice. Clarifying the Three of Wands, we have the Son of Swords. So let's start there. So in the past, you were deciding between two different things, okay? This was what was keeping you held down in the past. Do I stay or do I go? Do I pursue this relationship? Do I not? Do I stay at this job or no? Do I want to move or no? So you were stuck in between two different things, but I feel like for a lot of you, that decision has been made or is in the process of being made right now. Like I said before, a lot of you may have been looking for closure from someone, but that closure may not be possible or maybe has not come, but you still have to make a decision. You can't allow an external influence to prevent you from having that certainty, okay? Because that's how this is turning out, with having great certainty and stability. Now, for those of you who have made that decision, for those of you who have made that jump, you are very, very optimistic about this new cycle. Whatever choice or decision you have made, you are very, very, very excited about what is to come. And that is an awesome way to start this out, of just knowing that all the possibilities are there. And that situation that you've let go of, it's created space for that situation to be transformed, or it's created space for that situation to make space for something better to come into your life. And I feel like either way, you're okay with that. You have faith. You know that the universe, that God has got your back. Now, with the future, we have the Son of Swords clarifying the Three of Wands. So you are very determined for what is to come. You are moving forward into the future with great determination, with great passion. Why? Because it's something that you really want to do. You're moving forward, living a life that is true to you. And that's what's been missing. You haven't been living a life of passion. And if you don't have passion, if you don't have love for what you do, what kind of life is that, right? What kind of life is that? And I think you realize that, and I think that moving forward, you're going to be just flying ahead, okay? Let's clarify the next 3 cards. Okay. We have the Six of Wands clarifying the Five of Pentacles. The Son of Pentacles clarifying the Four of Pentacles. And the Father of Cups clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So, a lot of you guys, and I know this because I'm working with you now, and I know that you guys are going through a lot of change and a lot of transformation right now. And a lot of it feels very scary because you're in the unknown. You don't know what's coming. You don't know if you're doing the right thing. You just don't know, you know? And it's important to know that even if you feel lost, even if you feel hurt, even if you feel pain, even if you feel disappointed, everything is going to make sense in time. Everything is going to make sense in time. You are soon going to understand why things are happening the way they are happening. But in the meanwhile, it's okay to feel these feelings. It's okay to let yourself go into this place. It's okay to have a little cry, okay? You're not going to be weak for doing that. Now, we have the Son of Pentacles clarifying where to focus. So a lot of you may have really been attached to a certain thing. You've been working so diligently on it. Okay. So it's important to understand now, have I been diligently focusing on this because it's filling a void for me? It's distracting me from my ultimate goal and ultimate purpose? Do I feel unworthy for something different? Okay. Really focus on those attachments, because I feel like with the Son of Pentacles, it's something that you've been doing for a while. It's something that you've definitely invested a lot of time in. Something you've been working hard towards. I do feel for a lot of you, this is like school related. Like you've been really focusing quite heavily on like obtaining a degree that maybe you've realized now, like, this is not the degree for me, but I've spent so much time in it, or, you know, I've recently graduated from something and it's not right. So it's important to really, really focus on any area of life that you feel really drawn to, but it hasn't been providing you with joy. How can you re-spark that joy? How can you re-spark that passion? Maybe you need to like rethink what your underlying reason for being so attached to it is, okay? Now, we have the Father of Cups clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So you're going to want to be in your feels. You're going to really want to spend time in your emotions, but this is what you have to overcome. This is a time to act, okay? Like, I feel for a lot of us, there is immense change going on. And for the signs that don't do well with change, like kind of more like the fixed signs and to an extent the mutable signs, like I feel like you might feel like, I want things to stay the way they are because they're comfortable. And, you know, you're going to want to try to avoid that type of behavior. Allow change to manifest in you, okay? Now, let's clarify this Justice card down here. Well, we're going to clarify all of them, but I'm specifically interested in this Justice card. All right, so for the Justice card, we have the Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Devil card, and then the Emperor. Oh, well, I'll just put them both out there. We have the Sun and the Seven of Wands. So yes, guys, you guys are moving forward with fire, and it's definitely a solo battle, okay? Solo journey, solo part of the path. Now, with the Justice card, I feel like for a lot of you, this situation has just gotten to a point where it's crazy. It's too much. You can't think about it anymore. It's controlling you too much. It's, you know, it's just such a burden on you. Thinking about this all the time, it is just completely weighing you down. Okay, and for all of you, this is going to be something different, but there is something that you've just been holding on to. For some of you, I feel like you have some resentment towards someone, or you feel like someone owes you an apology, or you feel like someone owes you an explanation, or you may want to give someone an apology or an explanation. And I feel like maybe this opportunity hasn't come around for some reason. You know, like maybe it's someone that you have been in communication with. This could be a relationship partner. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member. But it's kind of gotten to the point where it's like, if I wait around for this closure from this person, I'm never going to get it. Like, I have to just move forward and move on. And I bet you as soon as you do that, this person will come back and they're going to want to talk to you. Like, I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Now, what to avoid? We have the Devil card clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So again, anything that you've been overly attached to, chuck it. Okay, chuck it. If it's not adding positivity, if it's not adding value, don't focus on it. I think a lot of you have been attached to a specific outcome, wanting this closure and clarity from someone or something, some situation, in order to feel complete, in order to feel whole, in order to feel like you can fully move on and know what's going to happen. But I don't feel that it's going to come like that. Like, you're just going to have to make the choice to have that clarity. And the outcome, we have the Emperor with the Seven of Wands and the Sun. So I love that you have this tree that's standing erect and tall and strong, and then you have this one branch that is, you know, got the fire on it and it's leading the way forward. I feel like this is, all these cards kind of really go together. I feel like moving forward, you're doing what's best for you. You're doing what makes you feel stable. And I feel like you being the leader of your life is going to bring you great joy, great positivity, and great strength. I feel for a lot of you that there may have been a situation that you've been a part of, and I feel really strongly, I'm feeling this way more relationship oriented, that you haven't been asserting your dominance, that you haven't been putting your foot down, not just with this person, but with yourself. You've been allowing this person to control your mind, control your emotions, and now that ends. Okay, not that this person can't have importance in your life, not that this person can't be in your life, but you're not going to let them have so much control over you, right? Like, you know how you feel, you know how you want to do things, and that's the way you're going to do it. And if this person doesn't contribute to what you want to do, what you need to do for yourself, they don't contribute to your happiness, your success, and your positivity, well, then they have to take a back seat. Period. Like, that's it. You're doing this for you now. 7 of Wands, this is having the strength and determination to do your own thing. And when you do your own thing, people will follow you, okay? People will be drawn to you because you've got the confidence to do your own thing. And I feel like for a lot of you, you haven't had the confidence to move forward, or you've been waiting to see what this person is doing. What do they think? How are they going to be a part of my life, you know? And for a lot of you, they're not. Or you've been giving them way too much importance in your life. And now it's time to do your own thing, to be the boss of your life. And you're going to feel much happier in that new position, because that's where the control is. And in being in control of yourself is a really good position to be in. So let's go ahead and let's pull a couple. Universe has your back deck cards. Most important messages for everyone to know today. Most important messages. It says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. I surrender to a power greater than me. And there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Yes. All these cards are so perfect. Okay. So, and these all really go along with this. Okay. You are free. Okay. When you let go of the past, let go of anything or anyone that is not serving you, yes, you're going to feel that loss in your life, but ultimately you are free. That void that you feel is just space that is being unoccupied, that the universe can use, that God can use, the gods, whatever you believe in, can use, and can send you something else to fill that, something that you're going to love, something that you need. For some of you, they're going to be sending you a new relationship. For some of you, they're going to be sending you a new job. Some of you, they're going to be sending you a new opportunity. You're going to get to move somewhere that you've always wanted to move to. Okay, but you got to let go of the dead energy. And when you have that fearless freedom, when you embrace that feeling, you're just going to be lit up. You're going to be lit up. And when you're in that positive energy, what comes towards you is phenomenal. Okay. A lot of you guys are going to be attracting a lot of really, really big, great new things into your life. Okay. I'm going to say that. I surrender to a power greater than me. There's only so much control you can have in this world. There's only so much control there's only so many things that you have control over. And you do have control over the way that you feel. You do have control over the way that you think. Everything else, give it up. Surrender it. I don't know the answer to this. I don't know the best way for this to happen. I don't know what the best outcome is going to be. I keep overthinking this one thing. Well, let it go. Surrender it. Let the universe figure it out. Let God figure it out. And then there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So being who you are, being true to you, doing what you want, again, that lights you up. That makes you very attractive to people, to new opportunities. If you're currently stuck with something or someone that doesn't allow you to express that truth or live in that truth, let it go, because it's dulling your light. It's not allowing you to shine as bright as you possibly could. And when you do what you need to do, when you let your light shine, that's attractive. That's sexy. So I hope this message has helped you. I hope that it has provided you with lots of guidance. I hope that you've found lots of messages within here that you can use to help spark your passion, your creativity. That's, you know, just really opens up your heart space. I genuinely, genuinely wish that for all of you. If you like this reading, come back tomorrow, and we're going to do another reading. We're going to be doing readings like this all the time on my channel, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you guys have so much potential, and we need to start using that potential. A lot of you guys, your lights are really dark. You're not shining as bright as you could. We need to turn the light up, okay? So this is what we're doing. Really quick, I had a question that was given to me by a subscriber, and I think I maybe want to do like question and answer videos, maybe like every once in a while, to answer like questions that I get. But I had a question about ghosting, and I promised that person I would answer the question. So here is your answer. I don't remember your name, I apologize, but if you notice that you have a lot of people ghosting you in your life, really think about, in what ways have you been ghosting yourself? Really let that sink in for a second. In what ways have you been ghosting yourself? How have you been neglecting yourself? What are you not doing that you need to do? Like, are you showing up for yourself when it comes to eating healthy? Are you showing up for yourself when it comes to your emotional needs? Are you showing up for yourself when it comes to taking care of your body and going to the gym? Are you showing up to yourself, you know, like, just really think about that. In what ways are you ghosting yourself? And that's a good question for everyone. That's a good question for everyone. In what ways are you ghosting yourself? Okay. So if you guys have more questions like that, definitely leave them down below. If you just have like a general comment, if you like these videos and you want me to keep doing them, leave them down below. If you want a personal spread for you with personal messages for you, visit my website, brirising.com. Check out my October sale. I am closing readings on the 21st as I prepare for vacation. So definitely get those in early so I can get to you before I go, because personal readings will be closed for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys very soon.